Hey there YouTube, I'm Rusty.
I'm Bobby.
And today we are drinking original New York Seltzer root beer soda.
That's right.
They're tiny little things.
A little bitty, a little hand grenade size.
Yeah. And you know, I was a little apprehensive, to be honest with you, because I was afraid it was going to be seltzer water flavored like those candy root beer barrels.
Sure.
That are nasty.
Those nasty.
Those things are disgusting.
Yes, they are.
Don't go buy me some of those. If you hear, hey, Rusty likes root beer, let's give him some root beer candy. Please don't do that.
No, those are great.
Go buy me some root beer, some real root beer.
Well, yeah. Well, it says the choice is clear.
Well, and it is clear. You can see right through it. Obviously, does not have any caramel color, but it's actually pretty good.
It's got good flavor.
It's a little on the kind of. It's not sweet. It's not as sweet as some root beers.
It's got the soda water flavor to it.
Yeah.
You know, like you can tell that it's got the seltzer in there. But it's got it's a good flavor, good root beer flavor.
Yep. And I think I would. Before we made fun of them and all kinds of stuff.
We were really nervous about making this video.
But now that I actually have one, you folks up there at the original New York Seltzer, I think y'all done a good job.
Good job, guys.
Not to be confused with all those other New York Seltzer makers. Johnny come lately New York Seltzer.
That's right. This is not unoriginal.
The original. As a matter of fact, it's the only one. I don't know of any other root beer flavored seltzers on the market. Bobby, do you?
Okay.
If anybody would know, I would know, but I don't know of any.
I do want to point out this is bottled in Los Angeles.
What?
So
you've got to be kidding me.
They went as far as they could. I guess. It's a bottle.
There's something wrong about that.
I've been lied to. My feelings are hurt.
Man, that's like eating Mexican food on the Riverwalk, San Antonio, finding out it's from Portland, Oregon. There's something wrong about that.
I've never had that experience before.
Me either. All Mexican food I ever ate in San Antonio was actually from there.
It's been realistic.
That's right.
There you go.
Well, what else is going on? Tell me about that Martian rover, man.
Yeah. So NASA got some money and they sent off these two rovers, Spirit and Opportunity. This was in 2004 when they got to Mars. They parked on Mars and they went to work, and they were supposed to last about, the report says about 90 days. And let's see, Spirit died in 2010, fell into a sand pit.
Oh man,
just killed over.
That hurts my spirit.
Yeah, but Opportunity, they just finished its mission the other day. It apparently over the last summer got knocked up in a sandstorm, got all covered, and lost its energy out there. And they gave it time to respond. Apparently, it never did. It quit on them.
It's the kind of thing that happened to you in a sandstorm on a foreign world.
That's right. I guess so. But so here's the thing. It was supposed to last, they said, about 90 days, and it lasted from 2004 all the way. And we're in 2019, so
15 years.
If the math is right.
So it's supposed to last 90 days, but it actually lasted 15 years.
And here's the thing. The guy at NASA said it had a lithium-ion battery. He said this is the same kind of battery you got like in a laptop and a cell phone.
Not in my daughter's cell phones, it ain't. One of my daughters, they wouldn't have lasted 90 days when one of my daughters running it.
No.
Man. It was supposed to last 90 days, it lasted 15 years. It's like a congressional committee. They form those things, they just keep figuring out another way to keep going, Just keep, they're like the Opportunity, man. They just keep going.
That's right.
But you know what, if you get that kind of lifespan out of a toothbrush,
oh yeah,
you can pass that thing on to your grandkids. Hey, y'all quit playing with that. That's my pappy's toothbrush.
Oh man,
family heirlooms.
That's great.
Yes, it just never wear out, man. Just keep going and going.
This toothbrush was supposed to last 3 months, and we got 15 years out of it.
But you know what? There's less gravity on Mars than it is here, right? Gravitational pull.
I don't know.
on the body is less on Mars. Mars is smaller than the Earth.
Yeah. So
Gravity has something to do with how big the planet is, correct?
Something like that.
Yeah, because you weigh a lot less on the moon than you do on the Earth.
That makes sense.
I think probably on Mars you weigh a lot less. Maybe,
so.
you know, the gravitational pull and on your wear and tear on your body and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I know this.
We'll have to check into that.
They slapped solar panels on that dude, and they thought
some of those 2004 solar panels.
The 2004 solar panels.
Probably weighed a lot more then than they do now.
But yeah, they slapped them things on there, and they thought the sand was going to cover up the solar panels, you know. But apparently the wind is so strong on Mars, it kept just blowing the sand off. So
that's a good idea. Solar panels should come with a little fan on the end of it, blow all the dust off.
Although we've had windshield wipers, I mean, you could have stuck a windshield wiper on that thing.
And use up part of the energy produced by the solar panel.
Yeah, but so it sent its last message. It said it was getting dark. His battery was getting low, and it's getting dark. So it was kind of an emotional farewell.
It's kind of like dying for real, isn't it?
That's right.
Batteries getting low, and it's getting dark.
That's really sad.
Opportunities ran out.
But that's all right. They got plenty more of those rovers, and they're sending more in the coming years. So they'll have remote control cars all over the planet before long.
Well, that makes me feel I'm gonna be able to sleep better tonight, knowing that we're exploring the surface of Mars like we ought to.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of exploring the surface of Mars,
Okay.
man, I want to talk about the gospel. We use the word gospel all the time.
Yeah, we do.
People that are not familiar with Christianity, you know, in general, or you know, maybe you are a Christian, you still don't even know what the word gospel means. Gospel, that English word reflects the Greek word evangelion, which we all know. It's where we get our word evangelize, and if you live in Louisiana, that's where you get your word evangeline from, an evangel. And what it means is good news. Good news. So that's what the gospel is. It's good news. Now, what the tenets of the gospel actually are contained in 1 Corinthians chapter 15.
All right.
And so if you have a Bible or if you have a smartphone, you just go look that up, look that chapter up. And the Apostle Paul wrote that, and he's the one that says what the gospel actually is. And it's what Christians believe about Christ, first of all, what we believe about Jesus. And then he specifically says that we believe that the gospel is that Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and the for meaning on behalf of, in order to remove our sins. So he died on the cross for our sins,
Right.
and then he was buried, and then rose from the dead. You know, that's what Christians actually believe. We believe that Jesus rose from the dead and lives forevermore and always will.
That's right.
And one day will reign in great power and great glory. That's what Christians look forward to. And that's what the gospel is. So when we talk about the gospel, now at the very end of that chapter, Paul goes on to say that you must believe. Okay? And believing is not just agreeing to a head knowledge of those facts, but it's also to trust in them.
Right.
It's that faith component of Christianity. And so there are facts to believe about Jesus Christ, and then we must put our faith in that. And so that's what the gospel is, Bob.
There you go.
Did you take notes? Write that down?
I could have said it better myself.
Amen.
I caught that little tie-in to the opportunity on Mars there too at the end. The rover died on Mars, but Jesus is alive forever. Never.
Did I think that?
No, I just did it.
Oh, you did.
Maybe it's the root beer. I don't know.
Okay, it might be. It might be. But anyway, before your battery starts getting low and the light starts getting dim, you need to put your faith in Jesus, right?
That's right.
Before you run out of opportunity.
All right.
Well, we better stop there. I'm Rusty.
I'm Bobby.
We'll catch you next time, you two.